hope you're well. This is day 2. We are going to get started. So, really nice if you can just start warm and then you can take off a layer if you need to. And a little top tip for today, before you start the morning yoga practice, if you just boil your kettle and just have a nice cup of warm water, just helps to kind of get everything going in the body rather than a cold drink in the morning. So get yourself a nice hot drink of water before we start, and we're going to get moving. So I am going to just move this back. Okay. So we're just going to start with a warm-up, which is going to involve a movement which is basically going to take your hands to your waist. You're going to take your back up, you're going to take your right leg back behind you, okay, and then bring it forward and then stepping back, okay. I'm going to move back so you can see me in full. Okay, this is going to work. Okay, let's put the lights on here. Okay, so the movement is going to be taking the leg back, so very simple, just moving the leg back. You can move your hips if that feels comfortable with the movement, or you can just feel the stretch with the leg going back, okay? So you can just take the whole of the body in to the twist, or just make it a bit smaller, but I'm just bending into the movement here. So carry on with that movement. I'm just going to put this camera up here, so keep going. That might be a bit better. Yeah, that might be a bit better. Okay, let's just move that out of the way. Okay, all right. So let's keep moving. Ooh. So while we're warming up, we're just going to watch our breath. So we're just going to inhale and exhale. In and out through the nose if you can. Try not to worry too much about how it looks. Just going to take one leg back behind you as we move from side to side. And just breathing here. So in and out through the nose if you can, or out through the mouth if you need to. For an added bonus, you can pull in from the belly if you like. So now we're going to add the arms. So your hands go in the direction of the back foot. And you can look in, just keep looking forward. And using your breath here. You're going to feel it in the waist. Now if this feels too dynamic for you, so keep moving the arms. If this feels too dynamic for you, you can just step one foot together, okay? Rather than taking the leg back behind you. Okay, if it just feels too much, just break down the movement into a smaller movement. But hopefully everybody is getting that back leg behind them. So we're really getting a great stretch in the legs and also up into the torso. So let's move with the arms again. Breathing in and out. Good morning. So just coming back to basics, we start off with the hands to the waist. We're taking the back leg all the way back behind us. I'm going to step back so you can see me, whoever's joined. So we're taking the leg back behind us. Can be a twist in the waist here, coming together. We're just warming up. Breathing in and out through the nose. So you're turning the opposite direction of where the foot is going behind you. So continuing, and we're bringing the arms in. So the arms go in the direction of the back foot. Moving with the breath. So now we're going to change the direction of the arms. We're going to keep the arms up. Relax the shoulders, but arms are nice and straight. And there can be a twist in the waist, nice and loose. Breathing in and out through the nose. If this feels challenging for you, you can grab a block or you can grab a book. Hold it above so that you can get able to keep your arms up. Just try not to take the shoulders to the ears. Try to relax the shoulders away from the ears, and arms can be nice and straight. If it feels hard to do it without any support, find something, biscuit tin. Otherwise, take the arms up, shoulders are relaxed, arms are nice and straight. None of these kind of limp arms, nice straight arms. And try to include the twist here. And bringing the arms down. Now if your shoulders feel tight, just cross the arms over. Otherwise just try to keep the arms up here. So like I said earlier, ideally great to have a bit of a twist here, but if that feels too much for you, just take the leg back behind you without twisting from the waist. So really just go with your own speed and your own body. Again, if you feel taking the leg behind you is too much, just step one foot together, so ankles together, okay? If it's pain, don't do it. If it's effort, breathe through the effort. We're not going to get anywhere without pushing through that effort. Breathing here. Bring the hands to the heart, pushing nice and firmly into the palms of the hands, relaxing those shoulders. So 1 more minute here. Take the arms out. Again, relaxing the shoulders, not to the ears, extending out through the fingers. And let's slow that down, bring the hands to the heart. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose, grounding down to the feet. Extending the exhale, the heart rate's increased. and bringing that to a close. So let's, if you can find yourself a chair, bring yourself a chair and pop it behind you. Okay, just going to move the camera. Okay, so a chair or a stool is fine. Standing with your feet hip width apart, you can measure by making 2 fists. Place the fist between the feet and coming up. So feet want to be nice and parallel. So your outside edges of your feet are parallel with the outside edges of your mat if you're using one. We're going to raise the arms up as we inhale. Exhale, lower the arms down. Inhaling up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. So with the chair behind you, we are going to take your hands behind you. Just check that when you bend down, your hands touch the seat and then come to sitting down. Okay? So pushing into the feet, shifting the bottom off the chair and coming up. Hands come down as you bend at the knees, reach for the chair and then the bottom comes down. Okay? So coming up, bending at the knees, reaching for the chair so you know it's there and coming down. And coming up. So you can take your hands to the waist this time because you know the chair is behind you. Hasn't moved. Bend at the knees. Stick your bottom out behind you as you come down onto the chair. First couple of times it feels a little bit weird because you think, oh, is the chair not going to be there? Have confidence. Engage the belly as you come up. Let's turn my chair to the side so you can see me. Okay, so check it's there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to bend. We're going to bend at the knees, coming down. So shifting your weight into your feet, engaging the belly, coming up. Sticking your bottom out behind you, bending at the knees and coming down. Just going to move this a bit higher so you can see me again. Oh. Losing my tripod is a bit of a nightmare. What I want. Okay, all right. So keep on moving up and down if you are, which is great. Okay, let's move this a little bit further back so you can see me maybe. Okay, so bend at the knees, coming down. Shift your weight into your feet and coming up. So sticking your and coming up. Bending at the knees, bottom goes back behind you and coming down. Okay, now we're going to bring the arms in. So you're going to bend at the knees. So arms come up, bend at the knees, stick the bottom out behind you because you know the chair is there and come down. So reach forward with the hands, reach forward so you're trying to touch something in front of you. So you shift your weight into the feet and come up. Arms come down. So stick the arms out, reaching forward, stick the bottom out behind you, coming down. Using the breath, reaching forward, coming up. Arms come up, reach forward, stick the bottom out behind you, come down. So just moving here. Exhale as you go down. Inhale as you come up. We're going to do 2 more here. Lovely. This time we're going to take the arms up. So again, if you want to hold something up, which is going to keep your arms up, that's great. So same thing again. So just have the arms up here. Then lower the arms forward, shift forward and come up. Reaching forward, stick the bottom out behind you, coming down and then take the arms up. Hands come forward, reach forward, come up, lower the hands down. Take the arms up, stick the bottom out behind you, take the arms up. Lowering down. So if you feel comfortable now to take the chair away, you can take the chair away. If you don't, just keep on doing that with the chair. So we're going to take the arms up. Sorry, we're going to reach forward with the hands, bending at the knees, stick the bottom out behind you, take the arms up. You can engage the belly here. And then see if you can come to standing with the arms up and bring the hands to your heart. So take the arms out, stick the bottom out behind you, take the arms up and come to standing. And bring the hands down. So arms come out, stick the bottom out behind you and come up. And standing up. Let me show you what that looks like. To the side. So on the side, taking the arms out, stick the bottom out behind you, take the arms up and stand up. Lowering the hands down. Arms coming up, sending your bottom back and reaching up. So there's an opening of the chest here, breathing and standing up. You push into the toes and the heels as you come up. So taking the arms up, bottom out behind you, reaching forward, take the arms up and coming up. So 2 more here. Arms up, stick the bottom out, reaching up, standing up. Lower the arms down. Last time, take the arms up, sticking your bottom out behind you, reaching up and coming up. And lowering the hands down. Very nice, everybody. Okay? Let's just interlace the fingers, take the arms up and, oh dear. Okay, so let's interlace the finger, slightly bend at the elbows and just begin to move the arms around the head. So you can slightly bend the knees and you can move the hips and move the arms. So turning to the side, see how that looks. Change direction. And lower the hands down. Just allow the arms just to rest. We can stretch out the arms. We've moved the arms quite a lot today. Just take the arms across the body. Breathing into the stretch. Releasing the hands down. Stretching across the body. And releasing the hands. So, if you have time, you can lie down on your back in Shavasana, or if you don't have time, we're just going to spend a few moments here. Just sat down, I'm just going to sit on my stool so you can see me. Just try to sit in a comfortable position. And bring your hands to your heart. So if you have time and you want to finish in Shavasana, the relaxation, once we finish, you can lie down on your back and just take 5 minutes, arms out, feet out, lying on your back. So let's just bring our hands together and then touching the opposite fingertip onto the fingertip. Just gently feel the skin touching the skin. Close the eyes if you can, and I will watch the time. So we're just going to spend a few moments here. Relax your shoulders. Nothing fancy. Just be aware of the sensation of the touch of the fingertips on one another. Perhaps just exploring how the thumb feels, how the index finger feels, working your way all the way to the little fingers. And when you get to the little fingers, working your way all the way back to the thumb. Maybe you feel some pulsing or some energy in the fingertips. Maybe you feel nothing at all. Just explore how each individual fingers feel as you move from the thumb to the little finger and from the little fingers back to the thumb. So I will mind the time for 1 more minute. So very slowly, just going to bring the palms together, bring them to your heart. Breathing into your heart. As you breathe into your heart, sending yourself some loving kindness, being easy on yourself today. So opening the eyes. Namaste everybody. Have an amazing day. See you again soon.